Hello, everyone. I hope you had a nice Friday. So we'll do a quick revision of the previous class before we start with this one. So in last Murli, we saw how is soul an invisible witness. So Baba said to us, may you have pure and positive thoughts for others and give them regard with the feeling of uplifting each soul and making souls progress. Means to be one who has positive and pure thoughts for everyone. With your positive attitude, with your pure attitude and your stage of a well-wisher, we can transform the defects of others. Baba also said, seeing the soul, seeing the angel, and giving zero value to the part is making the other soul's progress. And if we give value to the part of the soul, that creates a problem for the soul. If we give value to the part, the soul can go into deeper state of sleep, that is deeper bondages. Baba appreciates all roles, but Baba gives value to soul. That is what Baba tells us as well. Thank you. Over to sister.
Hello and good evening from here. Let's create some minutes of reflection and experience. In the last 2 hours, just the 2 hours, let's check was the soul perspective used? Was the perspective from beyond used in the last 2 hours? We have this highest intellect, extraordinary intellect, the divine intellect, through which we see the entire world, physical world. The last 2 hours and even the whole day. Next 1 hour, next day, everything is part of a drama. It's part of a play that is going on. In a play, many things happen. There are multiple plots, variety roles. There can be war, there can be action, happiness, everything. But the family of God is beyond the drama. In the drama, there is different characters. It is like a community of characters. And Ravan is most interested. Ego, Maya is very interested in all the characters and the drama. using this highest intellect, we know that, and no doubt about this, it is absolutely the truth that ego and the entire community of characters, all the characters and ego, they have a definite end. They will all disappear. Ego will also disappear, and the characters that are seen, all of them, they will all disappear. Using the divine intellect, this is very, very clear. Only this family of God is immortal and eternal. Family of God, they are sorrowless. To begin with, they are viceless, egoless. They never need to use, the family of God, the soul never needs to use the victim card or the beggar card. They are never victims, they are never beggars. That is very clear. Whatever happens in the drama is in the drama. It is not taken as I am in the drama, it is happening to me. Things are very clear and separate. They are not mixed. Using the highest intellect, divine intellect, we see separation. We see beyond that mixturity that ego is constantly succeeding in, mixing real life with real life. Using the divine intellect, there is natural awareness. There is no life in the real world. End of everything is certain. At the drama level, real level, end of characters, end of scenes, end of ego, everything is definite. So there is no desire to create any bondage. There is no need to create desires in the drama. It is not needed, it's unnecessary. Om Shanti. Mm. There is a very nice you know, aspect of knowledge that Baba says, it's very beneficial for the students, students of Raj Yoga meditation. So one thing that Baba highlights is incognito effort. So incognito, gupt, No, the word used is gupt. And gupt, also it's used quite a lot in bhakti, in devotion, in the path of devotion. There is an emphasis on incognito, incognito donation, incognito giving. What is something, why this incognito effort? And also on the path of devotion, the more there is incognito donation and giving, then it is said that there are more karma points, in the sense credit points. You get a better reward, return. And so how does that work? It is the way this incognito for us in on the path of knowledge, how is it relevant? Santosh Bhai or Usha Bhen, Neha Bhen, anyone would like to share? Anyone? Neha Bhen?
Om Shanti Didi.
Hmm?
It feels that incognito is important because if it is not incognito, I mean, if it is not incognito, that means there is a lot of talking about it, or maybe a show off, or doing a lot of external things which are visible to the self and others. Um then again the one falls into the trap of ego, and it increases, and ultimately you again fall in the trap where you are feeling, maybe getting a feeling of superiority or something. What I feel is that incognito is important because the ego should not become big, and ego has to, it's the entire effort is to shrink the ego, and if there is a show off, then I think it doesn't match, the effort doesn't match.
Yeah. Usha Bhen?
Here I want to add the point that incognito is that role should be incognito. Role and its belief that is it right? That real self should be visible, but the role and their what's eyes those should be incognito. Then it's happen.
Yeah, role cannot be incognito. Role is always seen, it is visible. Or effort, Baba says incognito effort. So
Saves energy.
yeah.
Your role carries means what the soul carrying that role things. I think that it's role based effort once happening. That should be, I think, that can.
Hmm. Santosh Bhai?
Om Shanti Didi. Didi, incognito efforts means the soul consciousness. We see everyone is a soul, my soul brother, and when I keep churning in myself, my dishti, my attitude becomes very pure for everyone. That everyone is soul playing his her different roles, and they are very safe and sound in God's abode, in God's home, and we are all godly children. We are same, so it comes very good feelings, same unified. We come in the unified field that we all are the same. But here we have come to play the different parts. And suppose same thing we tell to the someone, they won't believe. So this is the incognito efforts which we have. So in other sense, in Bhakti Mark, it is said that we should donate anything, and if we give, we donate with right hands, and the left hand should not be known. So similar way, so we feel that this is the incognito efforts. Everyone is soul, my pure brother, my sister, and we all are alike. We are same, playing this role, and this drama is beautiful, wonderful, and we are soul. We are living in our Shanti Dham, our soul world. So we all are happy, easy, happy, contented. So this is the uh, incognito efforts which we have learned from you and from this Baba's Muli. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Mhm.
Yeah, Om Shanti Didi.
I'm sure.
Well, I believe that incognito means, we all are on an inner journey. So, only the inside of me knows what's going in me. So, in one way, that's incognito. And yeah, the entire effort, as a sister also mentioned, is to reduce the Ravan, So, the less we are disinterested in drama, the more we are, doing our prashar.
Mm. Mm.
It helps us to be honest.
Mm. Pratibha wanted to speak.
Yeah, Didi,
Yeah.
Om Shanti. Didi, what I think is incognito means whatever we are doing here, uh, everything we are doing for the progress of our soul journey. And soul is also incognito, means others who are not in this knowledge, they don't know what we are doing. And if it is revealed not if it is not uh, incognito, then others will also see our role, that this role is doing so much things, and this in that way they focus on our role. And eventually it may also happen that our focus is also may also go towards that, our role. And we are trying to uh, we are trying to focus on soul consciousness. So the incognito means this will help us to just to focus on our soul consciousness state. uh, I think that
Yeah. Very nice. Yes. Yes. So, yes, anything that is happening in this movie, we will show this movie as different scenes, different scenes that they emerge in the movie as per their time. These are different scenes, and we all know this, Mr. Ego. He constantly wants to project himself, project I in the movie. So he's always trying that, and this comes with this mindset of claiming. No, I did this. I so this removing this aspect means going incognito, and this is the only reason why credit score is not high. Even in the mind, if you are quiet, but let's say Pratibha Behan was asked to make some tolis at the center, and then someone else, um, some other sister, Seema Ben, she also helped, little bit. She came 3 hours late, but made two pieces of toli. And everybody saw Seema Ben. And everyone, when they're eating toli and they're saying, such a nice toli, so delicious, who made it? And someone says, Seema Ben made it. But it was Pratibha Ben, since morning she was making the toli, and she was doing such much hard work. So we tolerate. Sometimes we can tolerate externally, not saying I made it, but internally there is this. In the mind there is this jumping, I did it, but why they're saying, should I speak that I did it? Some subtle, there is some subtle, trying to grab an opportunity that I can reveal that I made it. So this sort of, so claiming anything in the drama, that is a sort of negative, karma. It is like a negative score. Why negative score? Because it's like a match that is happening. So Mr. Ego versus the invisible witness. This is the match that is happening every second to second game. Every second, this is a game that is internally going on. And as soon as there is this claiming, then ego gets bigger and invisible witness gets, sleeping. It goes into this unconscious state. So let's say ego is 200, yeah, and soul is sleeping deeply, minus 100, something like that. So every time there is claiming of anything in the drama, if there is this ego has this mentality that I am in the drama. It tries to see its life. Ego's life is in the drama. So that sort of attitude. But soul is going past this drama. This entire drama is a side scene. This is like a scenery. Baba says this is a scenery. These are different scenes of the drama and landscapes. Yeah, Baba uses these sort of words, and when someone is just watching the landscapes, then they are the watcher. They are not in those landscapes. Yes, if one is looking at a mountain, then watcher, the one who is watching, observer is different, and the mountains are separate. Yeah. So here, ego tries to attach I to everything. There is a mountain, ego will say, I am this, something happens, there is very good weather. I made the weather good. I am a yogi atma. When I walk in, that's why the weather is so good. So ego is always trying to claim. Every second the film is going on and ego wants to claim. So one claiming, let's say it adds one 10 points to ego, like 210. So it doesn't make the invisible witness, keeps it at this level, minus 100. It makes it into a deeper sleep. So every time ego wins, this doesn't stay the same. There is a deeper layer of unconsciousness that is emerged. So it's quite a risky game that is going on. It's quite a game that is happening second to second, and it's because of who is winning inside. Feelings are, feelings you cannot directly control. No one can directly control their feelings, because feelings are a result of who is winning the match. If ego is winning the match internally, then feelings are of victim, complaint, questions, doubts, confusion. I'm left alone, boredom. I'm bored, disinterested, in the sense, limited disinterest. So you can't control the feeling. It's about who is winning the match. If soul is winning the match, there is clarity, there is enthusiasm, there is faith, nishchay, a lot of zeal, that you are quite want to learn. There is this, not just learn, but a lot of experiences. So it's a different set of feelings that are experienced when the witness is winning. So because this game is happening every second, this is the total score, sort of. But if this second ego has won, next second soul has the chance to win. And in the next second, so every second is like a round. No one can say till the final result, no one can say that they have lost, or I have lost, or this one is out of the game. It's the game of a second. If you've lost 500 times from ego today, one time if you win, you get added points. And one time when the invisible witness wins, in that one time, feeling of being a master, feeling of celebration, feelings of clarity, feelings of gratitude, feelings of enthusiasm. It is experienced in that second. And it makes the chances of winning the next round even higher. So game is happening every second. Any time I want to start winning, just need attention, you need that determination, your opponent very well. One should have some understanding of the opponent, and your strengths of the invisible witness, and you're ready to win any round. So incognito means no claiming, no checking reflection in the drama. If tomorrow Jashwant Bhai is selected for presenting some 5-minute talk to the Prime Minister, next few days, he's selected to speak with the Prime Minister, have a chat. So it's not I because of the soul and I am so, it's not soul's power, it's the drama. And 10 days later, people are saying some nasty things, bad things about Jashwant Bhai. Same people who were appreciating, saying he's such a yogi, they are saying something else now. Again, that is not a reflection of the soul. Yeah, self-respect is not because of the scenes, but the society around us is like that. Society around us is pulling us like that. They appreciate, they defame basis of the role. Something happens in the role, they will see you in a different way, they treat you in a different way, because society is ego-based society. We know there is ego within and outside. So if I want to win, because we can't change the society, that is not what this is all about. It is about shining light on what is real, shining light on what is the truth, what is the original, what is permanent. Anyone wants to say anything?
I have a question.
Yeah. Neha?
Yeah, I also
Uh,
have a question.
Yes, yes. Neha, Ben, you go first and then.
yes, yes. So a kind of similar question, but um, I was putting it regarding not instead of claiming uh, appreciation, what about trying to deny a false allegation or something like that? Sometimes in the drama, we see because of some role or some situation, if repeatedly, while in the role, we our surroundings are in such a way that there is a lot of depreciation going on for the role that we are playing. In that situation, also, how can we best try to avoid not think of ourselves at that role, where it is like a constant situation going on for, let's say, some time.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, as long as ego, as long as ego is there, then because of that, there are ego is seeing his life in the drama. The attitude is that role, I am the role, even though we say this is just a role, but ego's attitude is I am this role. But the perspective from beyond says uh, this role, as it is, as it is with the highs and the lows, uh, and all the twists and turns and deformation or whatever, or everything that is given to the soul by the drama. And it is not even given as in to suffer or something. It is just given in the sense like, how we give a child some a mobile phone to watch for 3 hours. So, if you want to keep him busy, you give him a mobile phone, watch this for 3 hours. So he's watching. So same way, each soul has been given like a video to watch. In your case, the video is called Neha. Yes. And in this case, video is called Ananya. It is a video that is made like that. And others have also got, a different sort of videos to watch. So if ego will not only take appreciation, ego also takes blame. Ego will also claim blame. Ego will uh, also create guilt. And it will also take blame and also give blame to others. So it's not just about, some high class good sort of things, but ego takes the suffering as well. Ego within has this attitude, people are after me. I am sort of, everyone wants to get something out of me. So ego is always under hyper vigilance sort of mentality. It is the same ego in everyone. There is no difference. It's like if there is an apple, then apple anywhere, it or maybe that's not a good example, but like salt. No? If salt is used anywhere in the world, it gives the same taste. So ego anywhere, it has the same characteristics. Even if ego is this big, this big, or this big, or huge ego, then bigger, bigger guilt, bigger blame, bigger suffering, but same characteristics. So what we do in this case is constant reminders and repetition, and seeing this like a very fun, interesting thing. Soul is the child of Baba, and this child, just for some uh, time pass, is given a video. So Neha comes with Neha's brother, Neha's mother. So this video comes with everything, everything related to Neha. But the soul is not Neha to begin with, and it is not anything, anyone, or anything related to Neha is also not me or mine. And that reminder and a little bit of realization, this huge separation makes the soul conscious. And once the soul is conscious, then in that moment you experience nothing. There is no need to spend 95% of the time thinking about all of this. You see it from this perspective from beyond. You see it as so strange. Why am I thinking about this video game 95% of the time? This is like absolute waste. Absolute waste. Yeah? And you have your world, you have, a real world, world of light. So this creating some reflections, creating some light inside. So even if Neha is defamed, it is in the video game like that. Everyone has got a video game, and it has sort of some similar plots at different times, maybe, but similar sort of ups and downs. And maybe when the soul is the souls who are getting difficult videos to watch, they are really blessed. They are the blessed ones, and today we may not understand why, but it's a matter of time that you'll be very grateful. You'll understand, oh, why the drama was giving me signals first. So it is a very good opportunity, and it is a great blessing.
Yep. Thank you, sister.
Aparna
Dee, can
was.
I ask?
Yes.
Am I audible, Dee?
Yes.
So Dee, my question is like, if there's any kind of incident happen outside, right? And so automatically the feelings are already there within us, so that those feelings come, any kind of negative feeling comes, but as an understanding we know that these feelings are not real, and you should not be identified with these feelings. You, the soul, and these thoughts and emotions and feelings are different, right? But those feelings are too intense, and you feel it in your body, in that way, knowing and having this understanding of soul, but still you take a lot of time to get out of that particular feeling. The feelings are too strong, and that those feelings make you realize that no, you are not this, you are mind. I mean, again, miss wo ego one part comes right in the middle. So my question is how to disidentify, and though again that this happens with me, even I know that I'm not those feelings, or these feelings are there in my body for a certain period of time, but still I feel that feelings are quite intense, and it made you feel bad, and you don't feel like doing anything that particular moment of time. So how to disidentify and what to do with that particular, I think the sensational bodies are too intense and make you feel that you are mind and you are not soul. This is what I don't know how to practice this one.
Yeah, the stronger these feelings, that means the ego has been, nourished and fed for a very long time, and so that is why the stronger the ego, stronger anger, stronger worry, stronger blame, stronger guilt. So all of that, the intensity will be strong if the if ego is stronger. So that's why then the only solution is stronger paras, stronger um, clarity, more intense, using that instrument of uh, clear intellect intensely. So if there is ego's feelings are intense, then intense effort has to be made, and intense effort doesn't mean like it's a lot of hard work externally, but it means a very intense attention, a very intense separation. It should be in front of me all the time. There is no other way out of that, because the stronger the ego, invisible witness has to be made stronger. Paras intellect has to be made stronger.
But this does not happen every moment, it comes like after 1 month or 3 months, such feelings or sensation is not happening every day. But yeah, sometimes it comes with the sometimes it comes automatically when you don't want it comes, but it comes in another way and made you feel very bad. And but my I think for me, I say I know that this should not be there and I should not be identified. But yeah, that particular time I made myself like, no, I am this, and why am I feeling like this? Even such things are also, that regret part would also come, that why am I feeling, or why these things are, there comes in my mind or in my thoughts.
Yeah. If someone starts to eat cake every day, uh, they don't get their weight doesn't increase in 2 days. They only see the result of eating cake after a month, after 2 months. So
Mm.
when ego is fed on a daily basis, you don't see it on the same day, but it will show its results in some time. Where it enjoys being fed from other uh, angles, like more bondages and more um, not just the high things, but low, taking this is me, this is how I am, the way we look, on everything. No, everything related to the character is me, me, me. And then after some time, it shows. It is like that for even this invisible witness. You use the separation, you use that perspective today. It's not that you feel 100% today, but being using that again and again will show you that after a month or whatever, the ego's feelings don't arise, they don't come. And if at all they do after some time, then you don't feel that intense, you don't take it like that. So uh, feelings are, as we said, they are results. You can never work on feelings directly. They are results of who is being nourished inside, who is given energy to inside.
Yeah.
Feelings will show.
So what to do to lighter those feelings? And like, I think the feelings are never suppressed. I mean, it's always with there, and with the incident comes again and again. As the incident come, it may arise for a bit of the time. It maybe it's suppressed, but any such incident come, it just come up on the upper surface, and then you also started feeling. So how to just shade that those feelings, or I mean, I or you.
Intense practice on a daily basis, intense practice, more awareness, more attention, constant attention, a lot of, constant reminder that this is a drama that is going on, intense practice.
uh, Intense practice. And intense practice is like this only, that I am that light. I am that point of light.
Yeah, different practices, playing with different practices. I'm the light, and we always emphasize and on not saying I am the light, but using the third person. Like as soon as we say I am light, I is used with the role so much that even if I'm
Mm.
saying I am soul, it is automatically somewhere the role is mixed. So
Mhm.
seeing different aspects of the witness, sometimes is a witness, sometimes an angel, other times is a guest. So playing with different um, characteristics, different personalities of the light.
And the how to be a like you have said that it's a second and second game, yeah. One time you may feel yourself that you lost, and other maybe in another second the soul can win, right? So how to be that great observer? I mean, uh, observer in the sense seeing all those things, not getting affected by that. So it just be like again you have given the example that it's all the drama is going on, and you are one of the actor. You are not into that play, you are just seeing the drama, as as Baba said, in a sakshi way. So this is
Yeah.
what the practice we have to do.
Yeah.
So even when the feelings come, so for those feeling also, do we need to be an observer?
Feelings will not come if we are practicing in the right way. Feelings will not come. I will not need to be. Sometimes they may come and I may need to tolerate them. But if I'm practices, ego's
Mm.
feelings, they are reduced. They will not come.
Yeah, right. Okay, thank you, Didi. Thank you so much.
Oh, Shanti, maybe as you were saying that feelings are the consequence of what we are feeding. Sometimes Baba says that more you make the effort, more Maya will come. More you make the effort, more Maya will come. So more effort one is making, so means more good feeding or a high feeding or a true feeding is giving to himself. Then why Baba says that more effort is there, more Maya will come? Is it because that we work on very subtle things that we, as we increase our effort, we able to see very subtle and subtle things? That's what Baba means that more Maya will come.
Yes. Um, Baba never uses that sort of language or um, examples in the avyakt, mudlis. They are given more in sakar mudlis. And the reason for this is that sometimes maybe in the avyakt, but the reason is that mostly there is ego-based effort. No? So Baba talks about the ego-based effort where everyone understands. Huh? Ego-based effort means ego is trying to be divine. Ego is trying to be loving. Ego is trying to be. So it is ego. It is a beggar. Okay, beggar, ego, beggar or victim. So victim is trying to be divine. Victim is trying to be polite. Victim is trying to be accepting. Yeah. But our effort is that you finish the victim, you finish the beggar. So ego-based effort, Baba talks about ego-based effort like, um, right now it's very good, and then next minute Baba says, no, they get angry. Suddenly they get angry. Then some flying stage, very high flying, very, doing some bhatti, lot of yoga. And then next minute eating something with so much passion and lot of indulgence and, so ego-based effort looks like this. Yeah, it can be, actually it doesn't, it's not like this, but it's can be like this, you know, and then this. So it's different. But in Avyakt Murlis, you know, Baba gives a picture of a soul-based effort, and Baba says, "What? How is your register? Is there even one dot in the register? Even one dot is not number one. So number one, you know, effort, highest effort. So he says constant effort, constant. You know, Lakir, Baba talks about consistency. So soul-based effort is can be slow, but and there are lows in that as well. But the low is never lower than the last low you had, you know, that sort of thing. So you may be high and then this was the last low. So you go up, and when you go down, if at all there is not awareness or something, then it is not lower. You never feel terrible, and you never feel, oh, such a blunder, and that is not there. Ego based effort is consistent in one direction. You're consistent, and you know Maya better, you understand Maya better, you have the power to bypass Maya better. So, and it gets weak. It is the experience of soul-based effort that Maya is, you know, like a dead ant. That is the experience. When there is soul-based effort, that's the sort of experience. Yeah. But Baba says both things, right? Baba says Maya is so powerful, but he also says Maya is a dead ant. So it's from different perspectives. So he is teaching, he has variety students, he is teaching everyone. So then he is relatable to everyone. You know? So Baba will say, Maya is so powerful, it will punch you. And then, you know, many will say, yes, Maya is so powerful, it really punches you, and this and that. But Baba also says it is like a dead ant. Maya, you know, you don't, you discriminate, you discern Maya from a distance, and you never serve it. No? So there are students who will relate to that. Soul-based effort will relate to those sort of Baba's, you know, those sort of perspective. When Baba gives that soul-based effort perspective, that from a distance you see Maya. So you never serve Maya. From a distance you see this is ego. So you don't go, you don't get involved there. You tolerate. Inside you see the beggar. You see there is a victim head inside, and so you never entertain it. That is the soul-based effort. Baba talks about that you understand your own beggar, your own victim, you know, and you don't get deceived by it. So soul-based effort is very different to ego-based effort. And Baba talks about both. He addresses both.
Very much. Thank you.
In soul-based effort, you know, there'll be consistent disinterest from senses, from food, from pleasure, from all that. Consistent. Ego-based effort, you know, trying so much, writing letter and everything, and then again you have that same. So it's different, very different. Because the positioning is, I am the role. So let me make the role divine. Baba is not, I mean, soul's effort is not to make Ananya a deity. Soul is a deity. Ananya is one of the character in the last scenes of drama. She can do mistakes, she can drop something, she can burn food while cooking. Soul is a deity. The point is a deity. So we are not trying to make the role. You know, any effort is not there. That role may have results. Role may reflect some of that, but it may not reflect some of that. Role is not the checking point. Checking point is my virag, the egoless state. No beggar, no victim state. That is the checking point. Huh?
Right, Bhava means more you do effort, more Maya will come, which means more you go forward, the body role consciousness is this is the main Maya it is. So seeing drama in reality, to feel drama as reality is a big thing.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
you say, "Na, okay, I don't need to make an effort that I am a deity. I just need to be in that. I am dating. I don't need to make an effort. This is what I was experiencing the past 2 3 days. If anything come, I never focus that I need to become a deity. I am a deity. Just need to emerge those. I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a good experience.
Yes. So the soul is, soul is detached. Nature of the soul is detachment. Nature of the soul is divinity. Yeah? Nature of the soul is being noble. Nature of the soul is um, benefiting, benefiting all. Um, no drama, no show, no complicacy, no faking things, and no absolute truth. This is all the nature of the soul. So I I don't need to be divine, detached, or this, but I need to wake up the soul. That is why the intellect is used. When we use this highest intellect, what happens is this is the same soul, soul with this quality is behind every role. It's not that Baba's children or those who are not in knowledge, it's not like that sort of situation. Every soul is like that. Every soul from God's family, God's world is like this. Detached, divine, noble, humble, no ego, no victim, no needs, no needs, yeah, no desires. Every soul is like this. But if they are sleeping, then there's no point. So the more this intellect is made stronger, Baba says, no, this meditation, this Raj Yoga is the study of transforming the intellect. It has nothing else to do. Raj Yoga meditation, transforming the intellect, Buddhi Yoga. So transforming the intellect, the more we use the number one intellect, which is the Paras intellect. No, Baba says, I'm here to transform Paras stone intellects into Paras intellects, divine intellect. So the more this intellect is used, in which we see this is, this is the soul is the observer, Neha is a video game, everyone associated with Neha, they are all part of the video game. Like that. The more I use the intellect, soul wakes up. The stronger I use the intellect, soul stays in that, in these qualities. And it is my live experience. It is the live experience of the soul of stabilizing in that state. Soul is already detached, already humble, already egoless, already not a victim, already a master, already divine. Everything, everything best that anyone can ever imagine, soul is already that, but it is sleeping. Only way to wake up the soul is transforming the intellect, using the number one intellect. Deeper the sleep, the more it has to be made intense. Yeah? And the more this intellect is used practically, regularly, through drills, through as a hobby. This intellect is used as a hobby. Lot of fun involved there. Just like You watch something, you use some gym equipments like a hobby. Someone likes to cook, someone likes to do a hobby. This is a hobby. Let me use this intellect. It's a hobby, using it. No? Listening to music is a hobby. This is made a hobby. And the more this hobby is used, soul wakes up. Once the soul wakes up, it's like once stone is made into diamond, it cannot be made stone again. Right? Once coal is transformed into diamond, now you cannot make that diamond into coal. Same scenario here. Same thing. Once the soul wakes up, all you have to do is keep it, wake up. It's not that it can go into a very deep sleep,
Yeah, many things.
Any final thoughts? Anyone has any last thoughts?
Just one more thing to it. Listening to yesterday's book message, Baba was saying that you all are connected with me. You just need to awake. Obviously, you are all, you all the souls have a connection. Your connection is with me. You just need to switch on. As you say, na, we all are.
Yes. Yes, Baba uses, very different words, awake, awakening, switch on, switch off, that sort of, words Baba uses, that it's like a second game of a second. You wake up, you sleep, you switch on, you switch off. So use the intellect. Using the intellect is like switching it on. So yes, let's create another, minute of silence. We watch the entire film as a film. There is no divine character in the film. It is only souls that are divine. There is no godly character, godly role. It is the soul that is godlike. Only the soul can be godlike. Shanti. Thank you, Shanti.